Clarissa Shields claims once again that it's Pap that wants her to have a baby and denies being pressed over losing again the BET Award. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Clarissa Shields, a.k.a. Pap's Mistress, a.k.a. Pap's Side Chick, a.k.a. Pap's Entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's Pick Me, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it's duck hunting season. Child, I don't know why these interviews, you know what I'm saying, came out, but unfortunately there's a couple of clips we have to react to once again. Clarissa giving commentary on losing the BET Award once again. Clarissa Shields alleging once again that a married man is pressuring her to get pregnant next year with a baby. So, first of all, we are going to get into the BET Awards of it all. And I have some thoughts, but I will play the clip of the interview first. And I believe this is from the Shade Room that was able to capture this. So I will play this and then I will give some commentary.
You did hit the BET Awards, and your man took up for you on the post about the sportswoman of the year. How do you feel about that? Because I know Pat had a comment about it. Do you even care about it anymore? It looked like you don't.
I don't. It's the BET Awards. They pick who they want to be the sportswoman of the year. It's not like I don't know how they pick. I don't know what the things are, like what's the credentials or what's the accolades you got to have or what it take. I don't know. I know that I enjoyed the BET Awards. I'm happy that Pap said something about it, because when you're the best in the world and you have all these accomplishments, you always feel like it's supposed to be you. And then, of course, your partner feel the same way, too. Like, I feel like Pap should be, like, everybody know Pap. Yeah. When I say everybody, whatever artist you can think of, rapper, singer. Queen Latifah seen him and said, "Oh, my God, Pap," and spoke to Pap. And I was like, okay. You feel me?
Either Clarissa made that post on Pap's page, or she definitely complained about losing in order for Pap to make such a post on Pap's page, because she was in the comments right here saying beautiful posts. And it's interesting that Clarissa is saying on one end that BET picks whoever wins the awards, as if she knows that for to be a fact, but then says in the same breath that she doesn't know what the criteria is for the people winning. But last year, when you put up all those tweets against Angel Reese and made it seem as though it was about all of these accolades and what you did over a lifetime, as if it's a lifetime achievement award, you know what I'm saying? You still doubled down. You still doubled down and assume that you deserve the award. And ultimately, I've said a billion times, the award is based off of what you have done in the last year. In the last calendar year, what have you accomplished? What have you achieved? Now, yes, when it comes to the music categories, there have been some times where certain A-list artists are always winning, and ultimately, they may have not had the biggest hit that year. They may have not had the most accomplishments that year and everything else. And it could feel like at times there might be certain A-list celebs that they're just sucking up to ensure that celeb either comes to the award show or, you know, continues to give them favoritism over somebody else, right? However, with the Sportswoman of the Year award, Clarissa losing has been the correct decision for a multitude of reasons. The female athletes that have won this award, Serena Williams has won the award so many times that they might as well just name the award after her at this point. Venus Williams has won the award. Candace Parker has won the award. Gabrielle Douglas has won the award. Also, Simone Biles has won the award. Naomi Osaka has won the award multiple times. Angel Reese has won the award multiple times. And now Asia Wilson has won the award. And Asia Wilson, prior to winning this award, I believe was nominated 2 other times, right? But there is something that is the common denominator with the winners. Even, let's say, some of those years that Serena Williams may have won, or whatever the case may be, compared to others and all of the things, there is something that all of those ladies possess that Claressa Shields does not. And that is class personified. That is professionalism. That is grace. That is having all the intangibles. It is what I talk about on this platform, right? That when you have an athlete that you can market anywhere around the world that can represent brands such as Nike, such as Gatorade, such as Reebok, such as Icy Hot, such as BioFreeze, you know what I'm saying? Such as Lowe's, such as Panini, such as anything, any brand that is going to be able to push your commercials on a national and potential global stage, have your face and your brand on billboards across the country, potentially worldwide, because ultimately you understand and you know what it takes, that is more than just winning in your respected sport. That to get all of the awards, get all of the intangibles, get all of the things, you've got to do more. You know what I'm saying? Than just winning, Claressa. And your problem is your outside the ring shenanigans overshadow what you are accomplishing inside the ring. And you are always in the news, you're always in the blogs for all of the wrong reasons. All of these ladies have won, all have star power, all have endorsement deals. None of them have any scandals that have completely overshadowed or overtaken their sports. So nonetheless, that's on that. The last thing I wanted to get to is Claressa Shields once again talking about having a baby with a married man. Let's go.
I'm having a baby next year.
Okay.
And that's Pap plan.
Does Pap know he's having a baby next year?
Pap, you know you're having a baby next year?
He said absolutely.
Well, it's funny you ask that because he asked me to have a baby.
Okay.
I
He's
don't have
ready.
no kids.
Okay.
So it's like, when he asked me, we supposed to have a baby this year.
Okay.
But I told him, I got a few more girls I want to kick. So we compromised with let me box this year, and then next year I can have my first kid and give him a kid.
What? Here we go again. But didn't Remy Ma tell us this? Did Remy Ma not tell us this? That Pap was probably going to hit her with, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a baby with you and all the things. It's weird, man. And guess what's going to happen, Claressa, when you have this child with Pap? He is going to be gone even more. Because in his mind, he has branded you. He has branded you and ultimately will come up off of way more shmoney off of you. Claressa doesn't get it at all. But also, why do we keep lying? You know what I'm saying? Claressa has been saying for the past couple of years that she's going to have a baby this year, next year, or whatever the case may be. And I don't know if she's trying to follow Lotto's footsteps. But guess what happened to Lotto after she had a baby with a married man? Do you think they still ever made a public appearance together, you guys? Where was Lotto's married man at the BET Awards? Where was Lotto's married man when she had to forego maternity leave to promote an album that nobody bought? Not even with the Claressa shout out or calling Pap a pap smear. Where was 21 Savage at, you know what I'm saying, the WNBA game where she went to go see her bestie, Angel Reese? Where was her married man, 21 Savage, when Lotto went to the Atlanta Hawks game and had to bring her sister as a date? And it was getting to a point that Lotto and 21 Savage were never being spotted together, that people were trying to make AI image of them. Like they really put 21 Savage, they photoshopped him in to the Atlanta Hawks game to make it seem like he was there with Lotto. It's really diabolical, you guys. It's really diabolical. Claressa doesn't understand that it would have been a blessing for her to not have a baby with a married man. But see, here's what the problem is going to be. Claressa has already said in interviews that she doesn't want to retire until she is 38 years old, right? So that means if you intend on getting pregnant next year or whatever the case may be, y'all know a pregnancy lasts 9 months, right? So either you're going to take one fight at the beginning of next year and take the rest of the year off to have a pregnancy, or take the entire year off, or whatever the case may be, or get pregnant early, either end of this year, early next year, and then try to go back into the boxing by the end of the year. But see, here is what's going to happen, right? Is Claressa thinks that this is going to be all rainbows and flowers to do this with a married man. And if you are already stressed out already that this married man refuses to divorce his wife, and you have already walked back him actively going through a divorce in 2025 and for the most part of 2026, and within the last few weeks or so you're walking back the alleged divorce and saying he's quote unquote separated, and allegedly you told your former friend that the reason why Pap doesn't want to delete any pictures of his wife on his Instagram page because he needs it for court proceedings, mysterious court proceedings that he appears to not be at if he is currently on a press tour in Atlanta with you. What court is he at? What divorce court and divorce proceedings is Pap attending to? Or why Pap refuses to cover up his Remy tat? You know what I'm saying? But you think it's a flex that a married man said that he wants to have a baby with you. I'm going to need Claressa Shields to consult Fantasia and ask her how that worked out with her as well, when she had a baby with a married man. And how the wife filed a lawsuit for alien of affection. And they covered up, you know what I'm saying, everything. The outcome, if there was any alleged settlement or any of the things. Covered all of it up. It was buried. Because Fantasia was the star, you know what I'm saying? And everything else. But I'm going to need Claressa to think critically of what is happening here. And she is so obsessed with quote unquote winning that she thinks Pap is a prize. She doesn't realize she's going to be the one shouldering all the responsibility for that child. She doesn't realize that Pap sees her as a paycheck. She doesn't realize that this is not love, because if Pap really loved you and was serious about you, he would have been divorced. He would have said, listen, I'm going through something right now. I don't think it's a good idea for us to be in communication. I will hit you when my divorce is final. But the problem is, Pap is too insecure and Pap is too much of a coward to do the right thing. And it has been multiple years that you guys have been in public, attending red carpets, attending award shows, going on all of these media tours, to Tamron Hall, to the Breakfast Club, to Angela Yee, to Big Tigger, to Miss Melissa Ford, all the things. And now y'all doing the Atlanta circuit of press. And y'all really think that this is the end all be all. And I just don't understand. Especially these Atlanta radio stations that spend all this time with the housewives, especially the housewives of Atlanta, and y'all make a big deal about so-and-so and so-and-so with a married man. But you're giving all these passes for Claressa and Pap. I'm just trying to point out the hypocrisy. Like, for instance, y'all went in on Portia for being with a married man, right? With Simon, right? Even though there was other stuff going on, his estranged wife apparently got pregnant and preggo by the pool guy or whatever the case may be, but ultimately it was still a married man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all still hold Portia to that standard because she also said last season, which was also wrong, that she would FUCK another married man, which was Charles Oakley. You know what I mean? And y'all drug her up and through this internet and said that was foul, that was inappropriate, that wasn't okay. But y'all right here at these Atlanta stations giving Claressa all the types of passes in the world that this is it. That this is what it's about. That Claressa and Pap are couples goals. And I have no room for y'all hypocrisy. Because if y'all gonna drag Portia, y'all should be dragging Claressa Shields as well. And it is not lost on me that Claressa Shields is specifically trying to link up with all the celebrities and reality stars that have some type of scandal similar to this in their DNA so that she can feel better about herself going through the same thing, whether it is with Lotto, whether it is with Portia, because I believe Sway has already come out, Portia's significant other, that Sway and Portia will be in the building for the Zeus Network undercard event that is featuring Claressa Shields. So, nonetheless, that is it for this video. That is all that I wanted to do, you guys. Is just come here, give y'all these clips, give some commentary, and peace out, because Claressa's lost the plot, as far as I'm concerned. And she always loses the plot. She keeps saying that she doesn't want to be known for her being entangled with a married man, but that's exactly what she does in these interviews. In the first part, she is basically hyping up a married man of calling out and cussing out the BET Awards. And if you hate them so much, why do you keep attending their award shows? Why won't you pay them dust? Oh, because then nobody would talk about you. Because who else is inviting you to stuff besides the BET Awards and the ESPYs? And then to proudly be like, yes, I want to have a baby with a married man. And see how that worked out with Lotto, and see how that worked out with Fantasia. Nonetheless, that's it for this video. I need y'all to do me a favor, and I need y'all to do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There's that. That is it. That is all. Es todo es final. Es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.